Let's see. I'm Diapadisa. In the brochure it says Menelik. It's the same person. That's me. Um, I'm with Kepler Institute, Scarabus in particular, which is a social enterprise of Kepler. I've been with Kepler since its inception, so 15 years. A lot of different hats, but yeah. Um, so a lot of Kepler's work is grounded in being empowered. Our mantra is community empowerment through self-mastery. So hopefully as I talk, you'll be able to pull the threads of how we address resiliency as well as sustainability. A lot of our work is done through the 4 E's: environment, education, economy, and empowerment. So, all right, so empowerment. In order for a community to be resilient, then they have to understand that they have the tools and the resources to impact the challenges that they face every day. And they also have to be able to do that on their own terms. So the solutions have to culturally reflect them. They have to have voice. They have to be at the table. And then they have to be able to see their own identity and agency in that process. So when we're trying to move to address situations and challenges, historically, a lot of the solutions have been top down. This is how the problem will be solved. It does not incorporate a dialogue or an exchange of ideas. A lot of times because those conversations are extremely hard. And people don't want to have to talk about some of the historical issues that we face here in America or abroad, whatever the nature may be in that particular community. So with empowerment, you have to be able to create an environment of transparency where people can have open, honest dialogue. It's not necessarily about judgment. It's about how do we look at our previous mistakes, come to some agreement on how to move forward, and make new mistakes, because mistakes are guaranteed. But you want to make new ones, because then you know you are moving through a different model to a new one, a new paradigm shift. All right, so that's empowerment. The way in which we do that is we place people in positions to lean on their strengths. A lot of times we focus on what someone can't do, or how they fit outside of a particular model or structure. So we're never able to see the potential of that person and the capacity they have. Same way you look at communities. Certain communities have strengths grounded in the natural ebb and flow of those communities, same as people. So if we focus on them, we can align them with other communities, other people, where their weaknesses are compensated with other people's strengths. We cool? We good? All right. So that was empowerment, right? All right, y'all gotta keep me on track. So I'll just fold into education. So when we talk about empowering and placing people in positions to win, sometimes it's about exploration. So Chinyelu talked about he is how long have you been an intern?
Officially, probably about 8 years.
8 years. So, and we've had him do a lot of different things, from building websites to managing data to videography. And what we're trying to do is figure out, one, what is he passionate about, but what does he have a natural inclination for? And then once we figure that out, then it's like, all right, how do we create something that simultaneously serves his purpose, his passion, but then also serves the wider community? Because it has to be an exchange. We have to lean on each other. And through that process, I say, all right, Chin, watch this YouTube tutorial on how to edit in Adobe Premiere. All right, watch this YouTube tutorial how to edit in After Effects. So he's continually saying that if I want to learn, I have to just go out there and learn it, because I have all of the knowledge and the resources that are accessible. And then we require him to do it for the younger generations. So now teach your brother the same exact thing that I taught you. And then chill, do it to your intern. So then we're creating sustainability by having an intergenerational approach to education. But the approach is tied to exploration and having them be in the field. So theory and practice are never divorced. That's another thing we have to address in terms of how a lot of times we learn and we implement solutions. It's okay to mess up. We have to mess up. We've been messing up for years. You know what I mean? So let's mess up doing new solutions.